Download this code and get free GPT-4o from codegive.com, link in the description below. In Java, rounding a long value can be achieved using various methods depending on the context of what you want to accomplish. However, it's important to note that the long data type in Java is an integer type and does not have decimal places. Therefore, rounding a long is typically not necessary in the same way that you might round a floating point number, like float or double. However, if you're dealing with computations that might result in a decimal number, like dividing two numbers, and you want to round that result to the nearest whole number, you would typically handle it with a double and then convert it back to long after rounding. Hashtag rounding to the nearest whole number. To round a floating point number in Java, you can use the math.round method, which returns the closest integer to the argument. If you want to convert the result back to long, you simply cast it. Hashtag example code. Here's a complete example that demonstrates how to round a floating point number and then convert the result to a long. Hashtag explanation of the code. 1. Importing classes. In this simple example, we don't need to import any additional classes because we are using basic Java functionality. 2. Main method. The main method serves as the entry point for the program. 3. Array of doubles. We create an array of double values that we want to round. 4. Loop through numbers. We use a for loop to iterate over each number in the array. 5. Rounding. Inside the loop, we use math.round number to round the number. This method returns a long type directly since it will round to the nearest whole number. 6. Output. Finally, we print the original number and its rounded value. Hashtag output. When you run the above code, you will see output similar to the following. Hashtag summary. In Java, while long is an integer type and does not require rounding, you can round decimal values using math.round, and convert the result to long when necessary. This is particularly useful when dealing with calculations that may not yield whole numbers.